Hello and welcome, welcome. We just joined into a quick join. Point Luna Interplanetary. I like both. Let's have a look. See. That's an Earth tag. Any other Earth tags? No Earth tag preludes. Anything good to do with our steel? We have a bunch of starting steel. We could go grab Olympus Mons. What player are we? We're yellow. Man. Point Luna is so much stronger than the other corporations we have access to, but like we don't have any cards for it. I actually think Interplanetary is somehow stronger here. If we can get the 3 card draw. It's really not that good though. Card draw that, get some events and a handful of cards, maybe some science. I mean, there's so many events, right? All of which will make our money back on. And a little bit to do with our starting steel, especially if we get some other steel cards. I think Point Luna, honestly, you could just play it. I just don't feel like being at the whims of random luck. Why is it that we are we're blue now, and like it's a whole thing. Crazy that even the picking your initial cards eats out of your first your 30-minute timer in this game. But we're gonna start with like a tremendous amount of steel. Like we're gonna live and die by the steel, and right now we only have 1 steel tag, so that's like pretty devastating. What is going on? So we're blue despite the interface showing otherwise. Is that Tharsis? I can't click around right now. Business Empire, Titanium, Supplier, Steel. I mean, everything's kind of chilling right now. The only problem we have, again, is that we're living and dying by the steel. This is really poopy. Poopy prelude card, especially in a 3-player game. But they did get the city on the card draw, which is a little bit killer. We expected that to happen. But I didn't want it to. That's fine. We can go grab this card, the ocean one, because we do have a couple of ocean events, and we don't have enough money to buy it right now, but we can go grab the 2 titanium spot on the board, and that should get us enough. If that gets blocked, then we're sad. Oh, wow, interesting. So we are playing against Tharsis, so we don't want to build that many cities, but also we're living and dying by the steel, remember? So, if we can build cities, we will build cities, basically. We may as well go for as much card draw as possible. Something. Oh, baby, let's go. Universal discount. It is a city. Again, we don't like having this crap, but like solar power, that's good. Discount on everything, that's good. Money back on events, don't you forget it. So all of a sudden, this is like a interesting PvP matchup we got. Nuclear power after... Oh, interesting. The graphic for their free city placement from their corporate power is just shown as a blank. I wonder if that's like an issue. Like something that wasn't supposed to happen. Like, is that a known bug? Do I have Word? Does everybody have Word on their computer? Like, I don't think I actually do. Maybe everyone does. I'm just going to... I know that I have video evidence of this crap, but... What? This is a really slow player. I bet you they're not going to make it. So, they get the forced action. Right? But the forced action on the... I can't save this for later. Damn it. The forced action, it's just poopy. It's just poop. It's a bug. That should say forced action for them as well. I wanted that spot, to be honest. Let's start building a grid of our own over here. I mean, look at Tharsis, though. Like, literally making, like, 9 production on the first turn. But it's not like we're not going to play that city card. Right? Like, it's absolutely going down. So this is like the absolute best day to be Tharsis in this situation. I mean, they only have 1 steel income, but they do have energy. They've got a lot of actual income. What do they have for effects? Just their basic. They have 2 off science tags, so just their basic. We get $2 back off events and $1 off of everything. So it's almost like having media group in terms of playing events. We're going to have $1 off and then make some money back. Instead of just making $3 back. But, you know, we could get lucky. Look, we don't have plant tags. But getting some TR could be very helpful. Excuse me. We do not have plant tags. Did they have plant tags? Like, that's... I mean, they have 1. It's just such a powerful card. But honestly, I'd rather just take the Bribe Committee. Just, we don't have that much cash. That might be a huge misplay, because in somebody else's hands, that card is so strong. But I want to focus on ourselves right now. Also, recall that we're looking for any, like, steel tags. And we'll take cheap space events. Again, we basically have media group right now. We have $1 off the play and $2 back on any events. And, like, we have a lot of space events. So if we can get the synergy at all going, then we're in for, like, a world of love. Lovely. Look at this freaking... I can't believe the city start that they got. We'll play Rad Suits. I mean, it's a point with an income. We don't actually have any titanium for anything else. So we are just chilling. Honestly, a building tag for later, an easy 1-point play with windmills, we'll take that. It's early to be buying it, but we don't have that much to do, quite frankly. Unless we're going to play some of our more expensive space events, which, I mean, arguably would be okay for the $2 back here. But then we're just going to give ourselves a bunch of plants and be like, well, quite sad, I imagine. Especially because we'll be last after. Still, maybe just going for card draw would be good. No, let's just go for our basic events. We'll keep our tempo up. And then we'll get a little bit more income. And we'll just chill for a turn. Just a turn of chilling. I do want to play our Inventors Guild as well. Don't get me wrong. Get a little bit of card looky. But I figure the fact that we get 3 heat and 1 heat production is enough for a heat bump next turn. Which is some tempo I like. And then the 2 TR that we got actually helps us with a couple of things. Now, this one doesn't have the TR thing, but it does have Generalist, which a little bit of plant and titanium income, and we're in. Specialist, I'm pretty sure, is going to go to Tharsis for money production. Sponsors, plant conversion, well done. Like, literally, he's got 9, so we're not worried there. Ecologist, meh. Tycoon, 15 things. Legend, we should get. Play 5 events. We've got 2 more events in our hands right now. So we're feeling okay. Oh, I forgot to shave my head. Ugh, crap. You guys are seeing my receding hairline. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh my god. Though, if I shave my head, then I just bald. I'm just bald, you know? I'd rather be an egg than a, I don't know. Is there like you know, I have the horseshoe right now, is what I would say. I have like a band of hair in the shape of a horseshoe if I look straight down. That is, you know, fine by me. It is what it is. They did get the specialist milestone, by the way, the one we were talking about. And that's fine. And that's fine. It's totally fine. It's fine. It's not what I wanted, but it is fine. We want to put a greenery here. I kept thinking, oh, we can go greenery here, greenery there, but like, if we put both these oceans down, then it might be worth placing a greenery in between our cities and just being nice. We're not gonna, even though I like this, we're not gonna pass around Jovian multipliers. It's not how we play. We don't have... I mean, we'll probably buy it. There's no reason... Like, $3 to pay for the opportunity to shift into a points per Jovian strat. It's the worst one to do it. But, like, honestly, it could be worthwhile for sure. I'm always warned about in 3 and 4 player games just how quickly the terraforming happens. It still depends on the people you're playing with. Like, you can just sit here and not terraform at all. Like, what do we got for heat production? 1, 0, and 8, like 2. Whoa! This is what I'm talking about, man. The people in this game. Can we, like, this is the clip it? Like, if ever you were going to clip a scene, holy crap. I just picked up IO and they're passing this crap around? What is going on? That's not okay. I understand nobody has Jovians right now, but you don't know what's in our hand. You don't. You don't pass that crap around. Why? And then what I hate the most about this is that whenever I end up winning a game, you inevitably, and by the way, this wild tag, when you play this, will get a bonus TR, so it's incredible. Not to mention, if somebody did grab that nitrate reducing or the nitrogen rich asteroid, that wild tag would have been beneficial as all hell. No building tags though, by the way. Oh. Yeah, like, people will go in my comments and be like, dude, you only won because you're playing against noobs. And you're not wrong. Like, this reveals itself to me pretty clearly. People were playing for themselves instead of for some future payout. But, like, it's not my fault. Why am I getting blamed for this? I think we're just going to Inventors Guild and chill. I mean, I'd like to get my event stuff. Ganymede, somebody got the other Jovian. Though it was the purple player. I don't know, man. Do you know? I don't know. Psychrophiles, that is good. Do we want to get card draw? I don't actually know. I think we actually want to do our heat bump, whatever. Somebody gets a free heat income, that's fine. Throw a nuke down, just don't throw a nuke down here. I think that we just pass, and the next turn we turn for IO mining. Because we'll have 24 TR and 4 income, that's 28 more dollars. That's enough to play IO and have $8 left over, which means that we can comfortably do our drafting next round. You know, we can buy up to 2 cards easily, and potentially more cards if we get a building tag that we can play that gives us any kind of rebate. You know, a mining area, for instance, we would buy that. We would throw that down here for the titanium, and then we would use that titanium to purchase the card, even though we would have less. I'm not worried about the milestones anymore. Like, when multipliers are in the game like this, and we saw all 4, by the way. So, whoever just played Ganymede Colony very likely would have picked up the water import from Europa. And he thinks I'm an idiot. He thinks I'm an idiot for giving him that in the 3rd round of draft. Imagine being handed 2 cards. It's gone through 2 filters, and a frickin' points per Jovian comes your way. Actually insane. Oh, he got a development center as well. That's actually pretty good. What do you got going on over here? Oh, sorry, that's you? So you got... Oh, Martian Rails. I didn't even see that. You got Martian Rails... Development center, very, very good. Look, we have so much building crap going on. I think we take Corporate Stronghold. If not, it goes to Tharsis, and they're just loving it, you know. Even though it's -2 points, even though it's everything else, we really could use the income. And again, if we put it on this titanium, we'd get more out of it. Noctis City, I mean, we're just hate drafting. We do be hate drafting, and that's actually fine, because I could put that over here, plant out for sure. It's pretty wild, I gotta say. Some energy and a science tag, absolutely lovely. So far, I'm buying all 3 cards that we've seen. It's been a really strong couple of drafts. Do you have any other Jovians? No, you just have the one. And you never played a Jovian. So yeah, this guy probably has 2 multipliers. I have 2 multipliers. We'll see if anybody can find any other Jovians. It's Tharsis, though, that has money, money, money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 income per turn on Martian Rails. 11 because of the cities being played. And here I am playing into his strategy because I just want building tags. I want building tags that badly. I get 3 income, he gets 1 for free. It's pretty gross. But at least he's not getting the city, you know? And I don't have that much steel income, don't get me wrong, but I want to use the tempo. I don't want to sit here with 12 steel. In fact, I probably could have just grabbed the 1 city, but I know that I wanted to place the city on the titanium. Well, if I didn't buy the city card, then I would have had to place it on the titanium spot. So I guess it's a self-fulfilling prophecy in a negative way, but still we do this, and we have $14 worth of steel and 2 more dollars. So we're really close to being able to afford Noctis City. If we had 1 more dollar, we could have got it this turn. But again, it's playing into the Tharsis hand, but it's also playing into our hand. And now that we have that extra titanium production, we actually, if we use this for a plant, would have the generalist. Ecologist isn't closed. Tycoon, we're closing in on Tycoon pretty quickly, and we're the only ones looking at Legend. So I'm not too worried right now. Somebody else could snipe generalist. Plant income and a heat income. This guy needs both metals. You know, a strip mine, for instance, is how you could get both of those with a single card. But, like, I don't feel so threatened. Oh, crap. Asteroid mining. And that was from the yellow player. Well, that really hurts. I mean, the fact that somebody else got a Jovian and then stole a titanium income from us, and that player happened to be the ringleader in the lead here, sitting on $24, 7 titanium, multiple powerful clicks, card draw, $2 for plant tags, money, money, money. Already has cities and greeneries on the board. Like this Chad Tharsis is going to be a lot to overcome. But you know he was the one that was throwing stuff around. And Beam from a Thorium. So I guess he only got 1 multiplier, perhaps? But either way, and he got protected? You got protected habitats as well. I mean, look, sometimes you just have that game. Holy crap. This and this on top of all of his income. That is insane in Generation 4. Insane. We absolutely... Look, this is lots of points. But this is an urbanized area. Oh, no. Oh no, and that's painful. But look, and Algae's good. All of these cards are good, but Olympus Conference, man, I'm telling you. Do you think that person perhaps had all 3 points per Jovians in his hand? Is there any world in which you think that's what happened? I think we're going to sabotage instead of be sabotaged. Because sabotaging us right now would actually be quite painful, 4 of our steel. So I think we're going to sabotage the guy that stole our titanium production. I think for $7 makes the most sense. An asteroid, that's good. He has protected Habs, though, so unfortunately we'll be hitting Valley Trust with that if we use it. But I think that would be good. That's 2 events. That gets us lined up for Legend, and then we can just... Actually, we have enough heat for the heat bump, so perhaps... I mean, I think we take all of it, but we go asteroid into the heat bump. And then we sabotage next turn, midway through his turn. So that, we get $2 back. We're hitting Valley Trust. I almost hit through too fast. And then this gets us a heat production. Lovely. Yeah, I mean, it's free to play. I know we bought it for $3, but we're going to get $2 back on it. So it's going to cost us $1 to hurt the ringleader for 7. I think that's a pretty important piece. What about points on cards? 5 points for Valley Trust, so we're tied all in. And then 3 points for Tharsis. He's pretty close, except he also has the milestone. Not to mention, Valley Trust here has some good stuff. Oh, wow. People are just sabotaging away. It's crazy. Tharsis played 1 out of 6 cities. And I'm about to play another city, which is crazy. Like, I'm playing into his strategy, but I have 9 steel. Like, I bought this card knowing full well that if it was a building tag, we would want it. This is insane to me. I would not have, like, that's not a payout spot, my dude. What do you have? You have enough for me to want to be mean to you. So, sabotage, $7, Tharsis, you're doing too good. And then let's grab our legend. All right, double check here. We need a plant income. More plant tags. We could get a wild tag, but we're not very close to this. Or just play 15 cards. It's interesting. It's not too hard for us to play some cards, don't get me wrong. We could play imported nitrogen, for instance. In fact, imported nitrogen next turn, I think, actually makes a lot of sense. Because you place it here. You get 3 plants back and 2 plants from the placement. That's just enough for the greenery. Then you put the greenery between your cities. And then nobody can ice that location out in the future. But actually first we overpay and steal. No, I don't need to overpay and steal this turn, because I can do this. I'll make money back on the event, and we'll all be happy. Because I think I want the city here, because it's so many adjacencies, and there aren't any, like, I could leech off of this greenery for a single card, but that doesn't seem super strong, you know? It's pretty chill. Private O'Malley, you save the sabotage for later when you know who has the better scoring threat. I don't know, man. This player has the milestone, the points, and then 24, like 15 income, the medals. They're getting money for city, which is already like 7, right? And then they have card, like, they're doing so well. They have protected Habs, they're doing really, really well. Don't get me wrong, Valley Trust is no slouch at all, but just not quite on the same level of tempo, I would argue. Too many too close is bad. They have no plant production yet. Of course, it's the start of the game. There's no heat or oceans. You know what? I'm going to put it here. Then we have 2 adjacencies with this city, and we share 2 with theirs, so we kind of lock stuff down. I kind of like the idea of going here as well, but this is fine. I think that Tharsis is so powerfully rich right now, right? $16 plus, hey, yo, a Chardonnay. He's so incredibly rich with his $16 plus now $8 per turn here that I would just buy standard project greeneries. I mean, like, it's a adjacency, it's a TR, it's 3 points a pop. You end the game. Like, he doesn't have that many great cities on the board, to be fair, but like he could easily like tile the southern plain and make a play on Desert Settler. Absolutely. Oh, it's my turn right now. Oopsie. I don't have any actionable things. I don't have any things to do. Yeah, Chardonnay Dreams with What's the Music? I have a bunch of non-copyright. Ooh, Commercial District. Yo, I might sabotage my own cities to play the Commercial District. I guess I could put it here and have the opportunity to put a city on it later. But it would still be 2 of my cities. I may as well grab Commercial District. I don't want someone playing it on me, as much as I like Giant Ice Asteroid. Can I see my own stuff, please? $41. Yeah, I have a bunch of non-copyrighted music that I get from the YouTube creator library. Right now, I don't know what we were just listening to a second ago, but we're listening to Beyond by Patricios right now. Like, even this, like, I'm like, yo, nitrolithic moss. I think the world is about to get terraformed quite a bit, but electrocatapult, I mean, come on, that is such a solid grab. I'm kind of regretting having spent all my steel every round this now, but, like, at the same time, like, we've been pushing it. Big asteroid as well. That's very nice. We don't want to sit on very many plants because there are so many plant killers floating around right now. But yeah, Tharsis is rich because of both you built his cities to build his income. Giant ice asteroid. You should take the giant ice asteroid. Wrong card. Nitrophilic. I mean, it's a good card. It's 4 points, but I wanted a different card that could use my steel before I had picked up the well, I guess I had Olympus Conference, so I wasn't in that much of a rush. But I didn't like it as much. Could have played it with giant ice. We popping off? Yes, we're always popping off. Make Mars green again? Yes, we're making it. Mars, isn't Mars actually? Isn't that a thing? You know, people are trying to like prove the presence of ice on the poles and liquid water in the history. Like, you can see Martian valleys and hills that were built by the fact that rivers calcified and made the ground harder. And then when wind moved soils around, the rivers stayed. So right now, it's like a archaeological footprint. The rivers are actually hills along Mars because of ancient rivers that used to go through it. So whether or not there was life on Mars, I guess we'll have to play the searching for life card and figure that out. But there most certainly was liquid water on the surface at one time. See, this has happened to me before. The game is waiting for us to finish our draft, right? And it's not going to end our turn unless we quit and rejoin. When we quit and rejoin, the AI is going to take our seat. It's going to buy the wrong cards from the draft, and then we're going to be waiting to play, and it's going to suck. But resume. Hopefully we can do it quickly enough that it doesn't play our cards. Your opponent left. My opponents always leave. Every other game I leave. All right, make Mars green again. It's tempo control. You're right. Tempo control is good. Hey, look, we can play these cards. Grass might actually be worthwhile. I don't remember us picking grass, but that's fine. We have a lot of money. Don't forget the giant monument, alien face, totally not topography. Yeah. No, my opponent did not leave, actually. Or at least it's not saying AI controlled. It would normally say AI controlled. I was like disconnected or out of sync just now. But yeah, no, I don't care about controlling the tempo. I really don't care about terraforming and terraforming Mars. It's not really the strategy I think is the most fruitful in terms of points. I don't mind this free. Funny enough, though, I am thinking about terraforming in using the big asteroid. We should talk about milestones, though. If we got energy production, and we could get that. We could get this. We need energy and a plant production, though, and that's not going to happen right now. I think I'm just going to go for the electrocatapult this turn. Oh, crap. I don't want to do this. I meant to do my my other card first. But I actually don't know if I would have had enough money. So let's just say that's fine. Tempo control is the most efficient for scoring. Maybe. I've never felt that way. And honestly, though, the closer to base game that you get, the more terraforming is applicable, for sure. Like, I'm used to playing with so many, like, mods in the game, quite frankly, that that terraforming is just not even viable. It's all science discount rebate. Like, it's all card draw. That's all that matters. Draw more cards, get more discounts, get more rebates, win the game. So, like, you know, all of that's fine, but you gotta admit, I don't even want plants right now. That so much of terraforming Mars, right, comes down to the people that you're playing with. It really makes a tremendous difference. It's hard for me to articulate just how big a deal it can make when you're sitting around the table with a different group of people. I have an extra energy production right now. I think I will actually... Oh, it's not my turn. What are they doing here? Space elevator, selling a steel. Energy savings, purple player, great grab. Water splitting, so there goes the oxygen. We built the thing we're selling, so very good. So the oxygen's gonna go up very quickly. I don't think anybody got a lot of heat production, but that's fine. Martian Rails business contacts. And yeah, we're just gonna sabotage our own kind of city here to get a little bit more income. I mean, 3 points and some income. I understand completely, though, the argument that Giant Ice Asteroid, you know, it costs more, but you're going to get placement bonuses for the oceans. You control when the game gets terraformed. You can hit someone else's plants, and it's worth 4 points worth of terraforming. Like, it's a powerful card, absolutely. I just, I didn't want it. Not sabotage, economically develop. I mean, that was the mindset on picking a different card, but we want this. We have a Jovian we have 2 Jovian multipliers enhanced. We want that. But yeah, honestly, that's the biggest thing that comes down to us. I should be chasing card draw as much as possible at this point. Like, our economy's kind of set up. In the effort, I'm going to go for money. In the effort to get as many Jovians as possible for multipliers here. So we get $2 back from our innate interplanetary cinematics, and we have $1 off of every card. We late game fish, maybe. At least deny a 1 point animal to others. And then we're also making an extra $7 a turn on the sale of cards. Is there an argument to be made that we want this heat income more than anything else? I don't know. What are we talking about here? Like, yes. I really don't care for those microbes, but I have imported nitrogen, which means that I do care about the microbes. So imported nitrogen obviously goes well with the fish and the TR microbes, so like we can potentially look to plan that out. Big asteroid is kind of annoying because it wouldn't leave us with enough for methane from Titan, but it might. Actually, it will because we can take a loan. Oh, but somebody else got the heat bump anyway, so it doesn't matter. Is that all they did? That and tectonic stress power? Well, good for them. Let's sell our plant, and let's we should go for the card draw. I was just talking about how important the card draw is. We should get the card draw going, because if we can draw cards, then we will get more Jovians, and those Jovians will be multiplied. We're not winning any of these. They're at 14-14, so they can play and go. We didn't have a way of getting our energy back up because I was an idiot and played this card instead of buying the Giant Ice Asteroid. That was mathematically better. But that's fine. I don't... Like... I think we all got 1 milestone, which to me is like completely fine. It just neutralizes the game pretty hard. You need that heat for fish though, unless you want frozen fish sticks. Yeah, I mean, the game isn't going to end without the heat popping. Like we're guaranteed that it will happen, so I'm not too worried about it. Is it too late for income? $12 to... this game has to go 4 more generations for that to be worthwhile. But the thing is, I'm not really doing anything else this generation. Like, it's fine. It's like... The thing is, normally there's an opportunity cost. Like, don't do this because you could do this. But, like, there isn't really another card that I want to play because I'm not going to buy an energy income to get as much income as that would have been. I'm not going to play Nitrite early because I'm just going to use it twice this game. That's enough value for me. If the oxygen came up enough for Fuel Factory, that would be great. If the heat came up 1 step, sure, I could get grass. But I don't plan on... Maybe there's an argument to be made that you play big asteroid grass, try and take a loan and play methane, but I don't think we would have enough money. I think that you couldn't play all those cards. So, not too worried about it. Zeppelins! What a Chad! Oh my god. 27 income. He should just standard project the game to death. He really should. There's just no question about it. Alright. So now I take the loan. And then I get the heat and plant income. And then with our $12, I mean, it'd be nice if we could play this, but that'll come in due time. If we didn't get our titanium stolen from us either by this mad lad, like this guy has gotten, like, let's just look at the cards, right? Like robotic workforce, like it's actually kind of incredible if you look at his cards played. Because you're like asteroid mining, space elevator, robotic workforce, bunch of energy, like 10 or 11 income for the cities on the board. I needed energy earlier. I have card draw. I'm stealing titanium. Most cost-effective way to play plant cards in the game. Martian rails. Like, you can't make this stuff up. And that's all on top of some just decent early game preludes to come out the gate swinging. I'm not saying that we've played perfectly. I actually kind of agree now that this is a pretty bad card, but it's what I'm going to play because I already played to purchase it. Where am I on the scoreboard? Well, let's just look really quickly. These milestones are negated, so it doesn't matter. If we look at TR, we're 6 ahead, we're 3 ahead. But if we look at their points on cards, they have 10, we have 9, and they have 8. So it basically shifts so that we're like 3 points ahead before considering board points. What do we have on the board? This is 3 points for us. This is 3 points for them and none for yellow. So right now we're in a pretty good spot overall. We're not well lined up for any of these, like Celebrity, Industrialist, Desert Settler. It's not really for us. It's not going to go our way. Perhaps Benefactor actually would be good. No, the community leaderboard. No, I haven't played enough games yet. I'm still not ranked. You have to play 20 games, and that takes a while. That takes a while, absolutely. But we're looking good in this game right now. I mean, it's fine. Our powers are giving us a couple extra bucks every time we play an event. If we check our tags, we've played 7 events, so that's, you know, $14 back. Is that on scale with the 27 income that Tharsis has? No. But we could have just as easily been the ones to get the card. I wonder if Pets is still viable right now. I really don't know that it is. Like, it probably will be worth, let's say, 2 to 4 points. But this is half a card draw and a 2 points guaranteed that I can play at the end of the game. So I think I'd rather go for this 2-pointer and a half card draw. Like, you know, I'm not incentivized to play any more cities, that's for sure. Standard technology, that's insane. This card here, I don't know which way we're drafting. It's never clear to me. But if that was given up by Tharsis, there's no multipliers left in the deck. We've seen every single multiplier there is, right? Aerobaked Asteroid? No. No, it's a sad, bad card. Ew, gross. Gross. Ew, get out of here, chat. You're not... No. No. It's that card can be thrown out any day of the week. All right. So we're first to play, so we will grab Dust Seals. It's just a free point, basically. We're buying a lot of cards, but I know that we're going to play them. We're going to play the Dust Seals right away. Technically, I should have, if I'm going to do a card draw, I should do it first. But this guy's got 8 plants. So I think we just be mean, right? If the oxygen comes up, we can get our energy, but we already have energy cards. So yeah, let's just oopsies, Valley Trust. Your plants were out in the open. What's the lore? The lore on that? There are many unpopulated areas to crash it. I mean, his plants not considered population, so suck it. And like, you know, we're actually killing it in terms of TR right now. I really think the award that we're gonna fund is Benefactor. I'm letting it cool for a minute because I don't think anybody else is rushing to fund, and I like to continue building our engine. But not only are we already leading in terraforming, you know, maybe somebody else does better with a bunch of heat production or energy coming over, but anti-gravity, wow, purple, no kidding. Physics complex for yellow, okay. But basically, we have Terraforming Ganymede in our hand, so that's going to be a lot of goodness. A nuke. You know what? We will absolutely nuke. I'm not sure where yet. But that nuke, along with some grass, along with some events, there's a lot of ways that we could play this right now. I'm liking the idea of getting a greenery this turn. We just don't quite have the funds. Because, like, towing a comet, we spend $12 on it worth of titanium, then the $10 left over. We get $2 back, so we have $4 and some other stuff. But if we had just a little bit more, we could also play grass. Oh, you know what? I haven't clicked this yet, so we are going to be fine. Nice. Nuke next to Tharsis cities. I actually need the plants. I want the plants from this. That's what I'm going for. I also have a double adjacency spot here. I mean, now that purple has gotten a anti-gravity and a couple of other things, they're definitely back into play. But I still think Tharsis is the evil player. I guess I could. I want to do this. Oh wait, the comet alone is enough plants. What was I thinking? Because I go here, I get the 2 plants, and the comet gives me 2 plants, and then I greenery. The problem with it is that it gets us 1 step away from the oxygen bump. I really wish somebody else would do an oxygen. But they are not. They're doing heat. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. I mean, it's not their fault. It's just, like, it's chilling. Do they have any money and stuff, though? Like, you've got no money. You do have money. Ah, crap. Well, can I get another card draw? No, I can't. Still, even if Tharsis gets a bonus heat bump, I think it's worthwhile to do this. I guess I could hold the plants, actually. Yeah. And then we nuke early. Get some money. Oh, you know what? That was idiotic, because I bet you Tharsis has a giant ice asteroid and is now going to crush us for what would have been worth 3 points. Yeah, no, that was not smart. I mean, they should have bought giant ice asteroid. If it doesn't get played right now, I don't know who had the opportunity to buy it, but Tharsis has 7 titanium on top of the $26. So, like, absolutely. Oh, what? He pumped the oxygen 2 steps. Are you crazy? And he didn't hit my plants? So I just get the free heat bump? The problem is I don't have enough money to get the ocean. The free ocean. And Tharsis does. Crap. Crap. I'm gonna go for the money. I'm going to share a point with Tharsis. Because I'm crazy. And then I'm going to skip and see what happens. Because if... I don't really want to sell cards to get the heat bump, but I mean, like... It's real good right now. Right? Like, I don't want to sell cards, but, like, losing... This is crazy. This is madness. Because losing peroxide power and fuel factory, even though I have standard projects in my hand, I mean, look, it's just a free ocean, man. Go get a titanium with it. Like, madness. Exactly. I didn't like selling those cards, though. I did want to play them. Absolutely. This is Sparta. Yes, very true. Then we pass. So, yeah, very quickly, as soon as we can, we want to do Benefactor. Like, I don't even want to terraform. I genuinely would rather just play Jovians. The problem is, if we look over at Mr. Tarsis, he's gotten them all. And I've gotten... two. I got in, like, none. Did he just play another? He played Callisto! Literally! While I was talking about it. The bad mouth. Alright, come on, please, click over. He's at 4! He's gotten all of them. He's got the 7 titanium. He does not care about any of this crap. I want research? No, I want... Oh, man. This is 2 points for, like, so cheap. And it's money back. I'm kind of okay with all of these cards, to be honest. I want research the most. It's 3 card draw and a point. But 2 points and net neutral. 2 points for free is just 2 points for free. Ice cap melting? Absolutely. I think we do need to kind of end this before it gets out of hand. Remember that, like, Tharsis right now, if we look at his activatables, card draw, 2 card draw, 2 points, 2 this, 2 that. Like, he's got an insane catalog of action cards. And I didn't realize he had adaptation technology, but I guess that doesn't really matter. Whereas Mr. Da Vinci over here, pets, meh, it's pretty late. Anti-grav, though, that's good. His activatables, less so. Let's grab all this. That's another 2 points right here, man. Unspoken freaking hero. And we didn't want to buy the other ocean card, by the way, because we have standard technology. So we can effectively buy oceans for $15 anyway. Remember, though, first thing we want to do, Benefactor. This turn, we want to get our microbes down. Absolutely so. We want to get the microbe card so that it can be lined up to play the nitrogen rich. We probably want to get the fish down so that we can local heat trapping. We'll local heat trapping this generation. There isn't much heat left, but still, let's have a peek. Plantation, honestly, that's pretty good. And we probably should have gone for the green replacement, though, to be fair. And then award Benefactor. Easy 5 points. Easy 5 points. And the best part about it is that Tharsis, man, my God, ever fallen off here. 19 points on cards, but the 5 points differential here is going to be painful, not to mention the lack of granaries. 5 plants, eh? I need to play a lot of cards as quickly as I can here. Tharsis, honestly, Valley Trust, I'm going to hit you this time. And Nitrate Producing. The reason I played both those cards is because we want to play Imported Nitrogen so that it can hit both. And then we can use those plants to try and get one of these last oxygens. We probably want to go on this blank tile. Just because it's a double adjacency, and that's good enough. Tharsis is a smelly giant enthusiast. Like, he loves those smelly Jovians, man. Jovians. I'm so jealous, too, because, like, had we gotten a couple more Jovians, we would have absolutely crushed. Prepare to yeet. Man, the whole squad be turning up. Like, we are going to win. I can't wait to be ranked in this. Like, absolutely so. Symbiotic, Psychrophiles. Like, this guy's got all the dream cards, and it just doesn't matter because he's bad. So, fish, that, greenery. Yeah, let's just do the double adjacency while we have it. He's just so bad. Fire it up. Fire. LFG. Let's frickin' go, I'm assuming. I'm not really up to date on the the Twitch lingo, but LFG, I'm assuming, is let's frickin' go. Are you going to stream Azure Lane next? No, because I don't have the thing that you have that allows you to stream it, like, off your computer. I don't have an emulator right now. Is that actually a problem? A barrier? No. No, it's not a barrier. But that doesn't really matter. All right, plantation. I don't have enough money for plantation. That seems like it's a lie, and I disagree. Because we have $14, and the card costs, well, 14, so we have enough now. But we have to do some other things first. We have to ice cap melting and local heat trapping. Do we want to be greedy? Like, we could potentially do the heat bump. Like, if we don't think it's going to end, because there's 4 oceans to go and a couple ox bumps. Like, what do you have? You're not doing a heat bump or an ox bump. You could do 2 ox bumps, but you're not doing all the oceans. This could get you a double ocean, but it won't get you 4. Like, I think we do the heat bump. Vesta and Martian Rails. I mean, I guess he has lots of money now. But I think we actually do the heat bump because they can't end the game on us. And then we do this, and we have to make at least $2 back. I'm gonna put that over there. I don't think estate dealer's gonna get funded, but I don't even want to pretend to give them adjacencies. In fact, we could put our own greenery there and get a titanium, and that would be phenomenal, because a little bit of titanium for us could be the difference in getting Terraforming Ganymede on top of everything else that we want. Note that we have windmills for a point, and then Radchem Factory to point off of that. We have 2 points on breathing filters. Like, we are absolutely the king of endgame points right now. We only have 9 VPs to their 20 and 16. But we have 43 TR. So right now, it's purple that is the scariest, despite the fact that Tharsis had so much money. Like, why are they falling off so hard? It's pretty incredible. Incredibly bad. What is our last activatable here? Oh yeah, my TR. So this goes here. That's beautiful. And then this comes here. That's another TR. And that TR is ready to go next turn as well. So we have a point here, a point here, a little bit of card draw and some money. We have... This is worth 4 points on its own. Like, sorry, it's worth 3 points before even doing its TR multiplication. Is what I'm trying to say, but it's difficult. 1 sec, skip. And then after you consider the multiplication, that's going to be at 3, and I'll have a wild tag. So it'll be a 7-point card as is for $32. I guess you can consider it 35 because I'm playing the research coordination to play it, but like pretty legit. Let's pass. Are we going to help with the last greeneries? I don't know that we are. We should. Like, we have city adjacencies unused, but You must construct additional pylons. Absolutely gross. Now, this is actually the grossest. You can planetary rush Tharsis. This is insane. I have 11 events played. You have 3. So this is a little bit of money. This is a heat bump. This is an event for card draw. And then this is 2 points with a discount. And I have 7 cards to play. It's going to impact most of them. I guess we take the catapult, but like I hate giving up the tech dam because that could be another Jovian. I know heat is max, so it's really these 2 cards, and this is like a profit. Remember that some of them have effects that give them discounts and stuff, right? Capital is not really good right now. Some would argue that it's terrible. But it's still a city card, and those other 2 cards are crap, so I'd rather just not allow Tharsis or anyone to have a city card. Herbivores could be points. I don't want anybody having points if they're not me. Tharsis has a greenery. It's unlikely that there won't be 2 greeneries, so it really just comes down to the ocean. We also have a card draw, recall, so like all of this is crap. So we should probably do our card draw like early, like first. I know that there's just a little bit of oxygen and stuff remaining, but we're not really that interested in chasing the oxygen and stuff. Like we will with standard technology if we have to. Try and push to end. Because right now I think we've won, hands down. Cards over 20. We only have 2, but this is 1, 2 to get up to 4. And then we'll still be behind. Let's see. Can we draw a better card? Open City. There we go. We can potentially now tie him for 5 cards over 20. Open City is an interesting card right now because there's no greeneries to place adjacent to. But it's very likely that purple will want to place a greenery, and he will want to put it beside his city. And he won't want to put it beside my city, so then he'll put it here, and then we put a city down right beside it, and then it's a couple of points. Oh, actually, I guess not, because look, Regolith Eaters, I forgot the power. So this open city is only worth 1 point, but it could potentially be worth 6 points if it means that we tie. AI Central, cool. So catapult. I don't want to risk losing our oxygen to anything, so let's... crap. The open city that I bought requires an energy. Oopsies. Sometimes you just don't play good. So I should have not bought the card. That's a net $2 negative, because if I sell the card, I lose $2 on it. It's not that. It's not good. You get a card draw by playing these 2 cards. And honestly, we don't have that much money. For some reason, I thought this was 20, but it's 30. So we had like $60. Like, how are we going to play it all? I just wasn't mathing good. We have the lowest time, though, because of that frickin' glitch. Sad trumpet. I don't know that we want to do our clicks yet. I don't think the board situation is going to change very much, but we'll just click through. Are people doing 1 action stuff? No. Nitrolithic trees, fine. Here's the thing, though, like, has purple played more cards? Like, we're right now getting 2nd place here, so we're still getting 2 points and not having our opponent get 2 points after we play Terraforming Ganymede. So, not too worried about it. The only thing, like, and I don't even know that there are that many cards left that give money back. Like, we already saw the money back for events played. We already saw the loan and some other things. Mangrove algae. Like, I don't know that playing 2 science cards for a card draw is that valuable. But we should do it first if we can still afford this. And we still have 2 titanium, so we're not as broke as I'm leading on here. So standard technology, that puts 1 on, and then breathing filters, that takes 1 off. And we drew a large convoy. Incredible. Incredible. This card, if they let the game keep going, which honestly it seems like they are, this is insanity. So let's talk again. This is 7 points for Terraforming Ganymede if I play it right now. This is 4 1-point animals, 2 points on a card, an ocean, and 2 card draw. This is also 7 points. Like, we're going to play that instead of Terraforming Ganymede, right? Because we're already winning Benefactor by like 13. Right? And if they don't end the game, we have a chance to hang out even longer. And I can't look at the log right now. I'm being hacked. Being hacked right now. But like, we're just like, this gives me as many points. So like, and an artificial lake. And oh. I don't like the placements for Artificial Lake, though. It does help end the game, but I don't mind the game going another round, to be honest. If we go down here, though, and grab some steel, I think that's going to net another card for us. Is that a Rick and Morty reference? I don't know what I said. I may have said a Rick and Morty reference. Sometimes you like subconsciously make references. Like it's just a thing that people do sometimes, myself included. So very much it could be that I did a subconscious Rick and Morty reference because I do love Rick and Morty. I'm a fan of Rick and Morty, which means, what was the big hype around toxic fans? It's like, I'm a Rick and Morty fan. I enjoy it because I'm so smart. I'm so big brain. Rick and Morty is funny for smart people. If you don't like Rick and Morty, it's because you're not smart enough. Like that kind of stuff. When in reality, you like watch the show and it's Rick Sanchez like burping from drinking so much liquor. And then people say, Rick, stop drinking so much in front of Morty. And then he like farts. He's like, ha ha ha. And you're like, wow, yep, top humor, incredible. You know, the mad lad did a fart joke after burping and consuming alcohol because he's an alcoholic. What a galaxy brain move, Rick and Morty. Though I do like and really enjoy the show, so absolutely, it's not a big deal. I think they're gonna let us go another generation, gang. Like, I think that they're gonna let us just casually stroll into a Generation 11, which, for the record, means that really bad play that I committed to, Bad Money After Good Money, the acquired company, is breaking even. Is that good? Oh no, it's not good, but it is what happened. And we have 25 points on cards right now to their 26 and their 22. So similar points on cards, similar awards, similar milestones, but then a gross 15-point lead and 15 TR lead and 25 TR lead, matched with better board than any of them. Like we're just running in circles around them right now, and we haven't even played our 7-point Terraforming Ganymede. And just in case it does go into the next generation, we're just quietly holding on to a 20 cost card that would allow us to tie right now. So potentially even do better than that next turn. We can't do anything this turn though, so let's pass. And we also, like, he should buy, I don't know. I'm saying that he should buy 2 oceans and end the game. Because at this point, there isn't going to be a change in who's leading the game. He doesn't know that there aren't any Jovian multipliers left for him, though. If he randomly got both Jovian multipliers, I think he didn't even get the first one. Maybe he had I mean, Water from Europa went around at one point, so like maybe I don't think he got that either. I think yeah, Ganymede Colony. Yeah, it's nobody's played Water from Europa yet. So like maybe he's thinking that, oh, when I play Water from Europa and if I get another card, that's going to be 2 7-point like multipliers basically. And that's 14 points, and that gets me, you know, of my like reasonably my 35-point lead over this guy. If he gets 2 multipliers, then he's within 20 points maybe. He's got lots of money though. Like the Mad Lad should have bought some freaking. Did he have pets or something? Is that why he? Why did he buy this city? Does anybody know? Like, I'm pretty sure that was like a standard project or some crap, right? Like, he saw the ocean and maybe he plans on funding the estate dealer or something? I don't know. This is a 1-point animal. So even though I want quantum, and I want quantum for multiple reasons, it's a half card draw and it's energy for my city card. I don't want to lose a point and give a point. Like that's a 2-point swing for predators. I don't know. Does Da Vinci have any animals? He has livestock, so it's a 2-point swing in my favor from Da Vinci. Mass Converter is better than Optimal Arrow Breaking because I have no space events, and Heat is pointless, and I need the energy. So fine, absolutely fine. I mean, this guy's 10 plant income, so he will get a bonus placement phase as well. SF Memorial, that's points on it. Points card. Grab the points card. We don't have any of the oceans, right? Like, we're not ending the oceans right now. Unless the last card we get is something interesting. Yes. I mean, it wouldn't have been, because it would have been from our first hand. But we can start with a Inventors Guild. So, if we Inventors Guild into Ice Asteroid, then we just laugh. Or even Lake Marineris would be an incredible just one grab right now. No. And Banker isn't funded. Is there anything here that we want to fund? No. We have $60. We do not have enough money to get all of this, so I'm not going to do a standard project ocean. Like I would have otherwise. We're actually also 1 plant away from a greenery, but that'll be fine because we'll put our open city down here in a second. So let's, in fact, we'll sell a plant, because if we do get the open city, we will have enough, right? Because it comes with plants. I guess we won't have enough if that spot gets blocked. Crap, maybe that was bad. Maybe that was dumb and reckless when I'm saving $2 worth of steel that I, might play for SF Memorial. Maybe we just mass converter first. I mean, that'll save us $2 there, and then we open city, and then once we have the 8 plants, any card that kills plants is pretty much like not worth it. The only card that kills plants that somebody might want to play right now is Virus, and even that, you could just kill two animals anyway with it. So it's really not that big a deal. I'm not really like... I guess he's trying to be... it's a whole thing. I want this. I don't have another science tag, unfortunately. But this... As long as our plants don't get hit, that card is worth a point. The greenery will be worth 3 points. And we are now going to tie on the celebrity. Just in case you were trying to track the rationale from home. Oh, that's $30. We have enough to play all our cards right now. We also have another point coming in. I mean, if nobody buys the last ocean, then we go another round. But like, I'm not worried about it. Like, we're so far ahead right now. I mean, don't get me wrong. Purple is probably catching up. Right, he has 23 points on cards to our 26, but purple isn't actually. He's getting a second place and then a third place. Like, he isn't in the award game, and we still have better greeneries than him. Like, it's not really a question. We don't want any of this crap. We are on 5 minutes or less because of that, like, 2 minutes of just sitting there waiting for the game to figure out that we were still playing. But yeah, now we're just gonna go here, right? Here, and then we have enough left for predators, and then we just like win the game super hard. Caretaker contract, that's not a bad play. We are now at 54 TR. We have doubled Yellow's TR. 2 times. That's many more TR than everybody else. We also have more points than both of them. We have tied for Tharsis. Did they end up being the ones with water import from Europa? No, they've just been chilling. Oh, I didn't realize they got Rover. Interesting. So they're getting $5 back on a city buy. The problem for them, though, is that this mad lad actually bought pets. Predators, and then eat. Livestock. Thank you. The game used to auto-target your own animals and like your own plants. I'm happy that it auto-targets your opponent's plants now. Though if you have a choice on who to attack, I really think the game should automatically pick nobody. Because if there is some like statistical bias to like attacking the top player, well, like, nobody knows who's actually in the lead. So, like, if the game is just constantly making people auto-attack somebody instead of them consciously picking who to attack, I just think that's a little bit lame. We could sell this card for $1, but we may as well keep it. It's $1. That's not going to save us on a tie break. And by save us, I mean, honestly, well, yeah, this guy's 54. So unless we have more income than he has TR, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, we'll just do this. We'll do this. I mean, nobody's buying the ocean, so clearly nobody thinks it's in their best interest to do so. But Tharsis has all the money in the world, so like, do they think that they can get more out of the game? Like, you know, buy a second city, buy a couple of greeneries, do whatever. I don't know. He just seems to want to play cards, which, I mean, granted, it's fun, but it doesn't really, it's not really doing much right now. And as it stands, we are tying for top. Hey, are you drowning any smokable herbs in your greeneries? Drowing. Is that supposed to be smoking? Drowing. Or growing smokable herbs. Of course. Things to just, you know, calm the mood, calm the atmosphere. You know, chilling. I am space station industrialist. I mean, fair enough, my dude. Fair enough. Yeah, there's probably like, you just said growing, and assuming that you wrote that down as soon as I started stumbling over that, we've got a solid 15-second delay, just for the record. You wrote growing, and I was on your screen going, huh? You know. But it's only because it was slow here. What do we got? Interstellar colony ship. Why are you blank? I guess you're just a points card. So yeah, there is no activatable here. Interesting. Actually, never mind. It's fine. I like that you can click the cards, though. Why? He bought this card. Did he pay 7 for it? Yeah. So he bought this card for 3 in the draft. Played it for 3. But he had extra titanium, so whatever. It's free. But then also that he could get the $3 back again? Like, to me, it... oh, deck reshuffled. Hey-oh! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's a 4-point card right there. I just got a 4-point card. And that card is also over. Man, why did he not end it? This is incredible. He actually got above me in celebrity. He funded his thing. He knew he was winning 2 awards. It wasn't going to get any better. He's sitting on his 16 plants. He would have gotten 4 points off of the board on adjacencies, and then another 2 in those greeneries. Instead, greenhouses is mine. This is incredible. Do they not realize that that's 13 plants? And that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 places around my cities. Mars University, I said I wouldn't sell that card in case I got a card cycle. That card cycle is Mars University. And I have a science tag here. So it's going to be a card cycle and a card draw. This game has gone on. And for the record, we're in round 12. So that awful card that I made the wrong decision playing, right? Acquired company. That was actually profitable at this point. Hell yeah. I made $3 extra on it. So absolutely wild. I could spend my energy to get an extra titanium, but it's like I don't have infinite steel and I have to buy the card. So, you know, it's just, that's crazy. Are you guys seeing this crazy town? This is crazy town. Are we going to sell a plant or a steel? Probably a steal. We have lots of money. Oh my god, this is crazy. And like, these are not expensive cards. Yes, this is. I have one expensive card, but they're not all expensive. We're all blinking in the time zone though. I guess red has is fine. But my god, we are about to crush. Like, the fact that this game has gone a couple extra generations is not good for them. Like, they haven't made some big gains on me. In fact, I could still buy those oceans. I don't want to, though. I don't think any of us want to. I will. But there just isn't, like, a juicy money back from it. Right? You can either get a plant or $2. So, not free means I don't care. Let's do this. That's a card draw, a card cycle. Bad card draw. Though the deck has been recycled. So, hey, look, and there we go. An ocean event. So we're going to make money back on this anyway. So that was worthwhile. I'll take a $5. Don't forget to heat the planet. I mean, I can to stall, but I really, like, I don't treat Terraforming Mars like a have to play perfectly all the time. Like, wasting their time taking one action and then waiting. Like, taking it one action and waiting people out is so effective. It is incredibly strong. Like, it is so good for exactly the things like, oh, wait till the end. Fund something when you know exactly the board state. Play exactly the right cards to counter what other people are doing. But I don't want to waste my own time. I don't want to waste their time. But more importantly, I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to sit here and play a game that I've won for the last 30 minutes. You know, just waiting for it to be over. Like, you know, they're doing fun stuff, whatever. Let's look at a card. Arctic Algae, seen this one before. And then let's sell a steel. What about our time, dear viewers? The ones that are watching live in Twitch, and those that will be watching afterwards on YouTube, I apologize for not considering the value of your time. Well, I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know, like, you are so important and your time is so valuable to me. It's every moment's a treasure that, like, I just knew it was implied. Like, deep down, it was so important that your time is valued. You know, I thought it went without saying, but clearly that's the error of my ways, right? And by the way, buying Predators was a really incredible grab. It's a 4-point shift, eating up these livestocks. You weren't thinking that's what? All processing power on the game. Well, yeah, you know, like, when something like value of your, you know, viewers' time comes in, like, you just know there's, like, an implicit, like, it's very valuable. It's very good time. I wonder if building a city makes sense. We, 1, 2, 3. Sorry, let's go this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh no, we're perfect. We're perfect for immigration shuttles. What if Quill 18 was watching you? He has watched me before, and I, you know, nothing more strokes my ego than when a viewer joins in the chat and is like a name that I recognize from YouTube. You know, the people that I watch that I was kind of inspired by, to say, you know, I'm not a comedy channel. Like, I'm not here cracking jokes, telling you, like, the anecdote about what I was doing on the weekend and how crazy so-and-so was doing this thing, or these interesting social dynamics that we take for granted. Like, I'm just chilling. Like, I'm just telling you my thought process, making relatively good decisions. People might disagree with my decisions, but for some reason I have in the back of my mind that I like this decision more. And then people enjoy that. People enjoy being along for the thought process, right? And that's kind of like what I like out of, like, Quill and others, is even when they don't play perfectly, we're having fun. You know, it's a good time. So, absolutely. I'm actually only here for the jokes. The dry spell of the jokes, though, is the problem. Like, that's the biggest joke. I'm here for the jokes, he says. Meanwhile, jokes per hour, 0. We're going to build that city after all. And we're going to throw a greenery down. And then if they aren't going to end it, we're going to end it so we can get the hell out of this game. Oh my god. I'm relaying your jokes to the rest of the house. Well, I'm glad that they all get to experience it live. Rookie numbers, I gotta get them down. The problem is that, like, the evergreen forest of jokes on, like, Twitch and other online platforms, like, I hate to say it, but it's just dad jokes. It's the low-hanging fruit dad jokes. Like, if you just come to a stream ready to go with, like, 4 or 5 dad jokes and you just sprinkle them in as you go, like, that's the evergreen forest, right? Like, that is the, you know, everybody loves it, right? Everybody pretends to hate it. It's dad jokes are like the new puns, you know? Are they funny? Yeah, they're funny. Puns are funny. Dad jokes are all right, for sure. But everybody loves to hate how moderately funny they are. Everybody's so highbrow that they think that they're above a dad joke, and then they hear a dad joke and they find it funny, and they're like, man, this is the funniest crap I've ever heard, despite it being beneath me. The game is officially ending, by the way. Dad jokes are puns? Well, I think it's an apt conclusion to say that they are equivalent in the joke sphere. Wouldn't you say, if they're the same, then equating one to the other might be mathematically correct? By the way, it was Tharsis that had the water import from Europa. So at that one round of the game, everybody got a multiplier. Everybody got a multiplier, and for some reason they chose Ganymede Colony. They let us have IO Mining and another one, and then do some math on jokes. Let's hear it. Dude. Nothing's less funny than explaining funny. Calculus on knock knocks. All right, I will say though, knock knocks are like the perfect cultural delivery method. Like they are like the medium through which to experience a cold call joke, right? Like no setup or situation or whatever required. You just go cold, 0 to hero. Here's a knock knock joke, right? Absolutely. Like, I think that knock knock jokes are like cracked. Like they're actually too good. They're too powerful. We might actually need to ban them for being overly effective in what they're doing. Notice, look at all these greeneries. We really filled this board out, my lord. We don't want to put our greeneries. We want to put our greenery here because we have 2 city adjacencies. I was thinking here, but this is the optimal location. All right, let's freaking see calculus on this freaking game. All right, 5. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, it was close. The water import from Europa definitely made a difference. If he had another points per Jovian, I think that was worth another 7 or so points, so he would have been at 130. So, I mean, it's good. Is this the GGs all around? GG all around. Though they had like such a good start. They I don't know what was going on with the draft or whatever, but like they got so iced out, or they just didn't have a good enough ground game, right? And they still got 14 points on cities, I guess. I mean, they had the strongest ground game, but they could have done better. But yeah, sorry, you have a knock knock joke, but I need to start it. Okay, knock knock, and then in 15 seconds I will answer your reply. But yeah, let's have a peek real quick. Profile. 15 matches. So I need to get another freaking 5 games in. And like they're an hour and a half a piece, right? Like imagine playing a video game and being like, oh, who's there? That's your joke is who's there? Who? I'm going to answer your question with who? Who's there? Knock knock, who's there? Ah. Or is the joke that I've started the joke and now it's on me? I'm not really sure. Oh, sorry. If you're watching on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed and stuck through, my God, a long video, 3-way free-for-all. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.